set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. State offense heads back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, it's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick-6. And a pick-6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe getting in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made down inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Knowles. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
We make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Noles keep the football on the move. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown, Florida State. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw. The catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Florida State. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw yet again. The pass, nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Will he score here? Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Punt over the middle. It's Woods. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The DB's backing off from the line now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short pass, finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. And he'll set up to throw. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quick throw to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Let's go.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Dogs! This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now in a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. But that's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 15. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. Coach Rosie left that one in the end zone. Like one more play here before halftime. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The pocket breaking down. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run. Because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
So in one play, they go from being backed up to first and goal. It's a run to the left. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. Georgia 42, Florida State 21.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. Here's the handoff on a counter. Fighting him off. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you'd ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Brings up second down.
Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead. Now
in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down, looking for a deep completion. And he throws his third interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Come to the line for second down and very short now.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 42, Florida State 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 4. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to his receiver. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Offense back out there trying to get something going. The back's got it on a counter. Powerful running here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Fighting off the defender. Tackle, but forced down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Pass caught down at the 20. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
To kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer.